Oh, I'm here again.
It's so nice to see you again.
Hey, Igor. Did you see the cool thing I just did? I was such a cool guy! Ah, man. I didn't even know I could make my voice sound like that, but anyway.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power.
Power. Oh, yeah.
It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax.
Sure. I guess I could do that.
By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Manifestation of my psyche. What is this persona?
It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
Interesting.
You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Or a physical manifestation of my ego. Interesting.
That being said, your power is still weak.
Weak? Did you see me be a badass up on top of that roof of that dorm? I just took down a whole entire monster by myself, and then two of its underlings. Granted, I was very tired by that point, so maybe you do have a point. So, yeah, you lost me.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that.
Right, I got it memorized.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
See you, Igor. Don't worry, I told them 5 minutes is all I needed. Where am I? I was on a rooftop and... hospital bed?
You're awake.
Oh, Yukari! How long were you watching over me?
How do you feel?
Yeah. Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week.
A week? I said I only needed 5 minutes! Oh. Man, I just slept the whole week away. But I guess that was one hell of a power nap.
I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station.
Oh, so that's where I am, but back up a bit. You were worried about me?
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was?
Well, you mentioned it already, so yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Don't worry. It was heat of the moment kind of thing. I'm surprised I reacted the way I did. Just going straight into battle with a sword I don't know how to use.
Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power... It was amazing.
Well, at least you acknowledge how badass I was in that spur of a moment. What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona.
Well, I'm up to speed with the whole persona thing, but the shadows are a new deal altogether.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
No, it's cool.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Go on. What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Oh.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right?
Yep. But don't worry. I get by.
To be honest, I already know about your past.
How much have you been looking into while I was asleep?
But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group.
What, Kirijo? You mean like Mitsuru?
So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something.
Well, I guess that's as good as a motivation as any.
That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
No, don't worry. Like I said, spur of the moment. You can't prepare for everything. Like I said, so I'm just as surprised I reacted the way I did. To be honest, I was scared too.
Really? But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
Ah, don't worry. I got like 90% of the stuff that you said. Yeah, possibly 87.
While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
And I appreciate it.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
No, and thank you for telling me.
Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up.
Thanks.
Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient.
Yes, Mum.
And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Bye!
Wait, hang on. You don't mean the way that I'm thinking of, right? I'm a teenage boy, I get these thoughts in my head! Here we go, back to school. What a crazy day. Yo, Yukari, what's up? Yeah, much better than I was before. What? Oh, probably about the stuff that happened that night. Don't worry, I won't forget. But hey, all this stuff happening and we haven't even been to school for a month yet. I guess when Junpei said this is going to be a fun year, he was right. So what's up with this dude? He's got a samurai helmet on. Well, that's not technically true. They have a little bit more to it than that. Uh-huh. I kind of guessed, considering the helmet and all. What? Style of houses? Oh god, I don't think they would have had elevated houses. I don't think they would have been caves either, so I'm gonna say mud huts. Yeah! By digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. Well, some teacher you are! If you can't get interested, how do you expect your students to get interested? I can teach this class better than you, man. Well, at least I helped out a friend. And I get slightly more popular. I wish that was how it worked in like actual school. Your popularity skill just increases if you just help people out with answers. And apparently, yes, we got something important to discuss, so better not keep the guys waiting. Let's see, we got a doctor talking to another doctor, it appears. That man is being awfully suspicious, and policeman with a Buddhist monk. Interesting shopping mall today. I was told to go to the 4th floor, eh? Well, I'm just gonna save very quickly, so I'll be there in a second. Oh, hey, Yukari, I was actually making my way up here just to save the viewers some time, but here you are. And there I am. So let's see what Akutsuki wants to talk to us about.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you.
Uh-huh, I was told as much.
Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
Hey, so you were the dapper young fellow I saw with all the ladies swooning over you. I should probably hang out with you more.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Huh? Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here?
Yep.
You had to have noticed the signs.
You mean that time when I mentioned all of the crazy coffins and all the electronics out and the clogged bleeding blood?
The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
Exactly what I just said. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Okay, well, just add this on top of all the other stuff I need to get my head around then. So it's hidden.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures.
Talking about the shadows?
We call them shadows.
Yep, I've been told as such.
They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Well, I would be lying if I said that surge of power I got on the rooftop wasn't invigorating.
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
But I'm kind of like that as well.
You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short.
Whew, that must be a mouthful to say at the boardroom meetings.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Are you talking about the apathy syndrome? Well, how do you fight them then?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
Very interesting. I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Oh, so that's what that gun was used for. Well, I'm already knee-deep into this thing, so might as well go all the way. Count me in.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
I'm okay with that.
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
What are you talking about?
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Wasn't that what? Wasn't that what? What were you people doing to me while I was sleeping here?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh well. So I guess these are the people to be hanging out with from now on. Looks like this is our first social link that we get in the game. Thou shalt have our blessing when chooses to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. So, if you recall what Eagle said, and the game will say it along with me, or apparently not. Basically, as you level up your social links, you'll be able to create more powerful personas. It's as simple as that. So that will become very helpful indeed.
Hi, how are you?
Huh? You? Wait, how did you get into my bedroom? How'd you get in here?
I'm always with you.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Well, thank you for telling me that. Haven't got any other information? Like, a bit more elaborate? What about the end?
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is.
I wouldn't say that's the only thing that's unusual here. If anything, I'd say that you're certainly more unusual. And that's saying a lot, considering I just summoned a thing called a persona which fights things called shadows.
A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
And you got crazy teleportation powers.
Do you remember when we first met?
You mean with the contract?
I expect you to honor your commitment.
I know what a contract means, kid. So don't worry about it.
I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Don't worry, kid. I think it'll be very hard to forget about you. I have a feeling that's not the last time we'll see him either.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, Yukari.
Can you come down here?
Was I sleeping the entire day?
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce.
Ooh, someone new?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Wait a minute. That sounds familiar.
Junpei? Why is he here?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, no, seriously, what are you doing here?
Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
So that, wait, you, what, wait, you Persona? You Persona half?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
Well, this is certainly interesting.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
Yep.
He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning.
I didn't cry. Not at all.
Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
Big deal.
Sure, whatever, man.
It happens to everyone else. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh?
Well, to be fair, I've gotten to know him these past few days, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
Akihito, what is this? Ready for what?
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Huh? We're going to the underworld? We're going to meet up with Hades?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Does no one know about Greek culture anymore?
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
Did you want to fill us in though?
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Like, you know, gonna tell me what this place is about? Where it is? You can't just name drop something and then not tell me about it! Well, I guess we have to wait till tonight then. So, ooh, more conversations. I do find it kind of weird that no one thinks that it's weird that I'm just sort of standing here, just completely and utterly eyeing over at those two girls having their conversation. Uh-huh. Isn't anyone? Well, you know, if you sleep through your lessons, then your academics won't go up, and then if your academics don't go up, then you won't be able to do things later on in life. And apparently we got an assembly. We had the welcoming ceremony. Don't want to go to assembly. Oh well. See if anyone's up to something.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Ooh, Mitsuru!
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Tartarus, right? See you there. Sounds like fun, right?
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's very busy. Give her a break. She is the head of the school and the Corrido and daughter to the Corrido group and all.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Oh ho! Someone's getting a little bit sassy.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
She's just what? Are you gonna wait till after school to tell us that? Hikari! No. Well, I guess we'll see if there's anything. Girl buying takoyaki. Students talking. Various other people. Does that guy have a fan? Hey, it's the running guy again! Oh, inappropriate jokes are always the bestest of jokes. Actually, that and Monty Python jokes. And slapstick.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
So, you're going to finally tell me what this whole place is all about?
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Do we have to give you the rundown as well?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
Hey buddy, I'm the only one that can say interesting around here.
And it's the perfect place for us to train.
But I do like the idea of getting stronger, so I'm with you there.
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Oh, but I want to kick butt by his side. We have, like, the same mentality towards this thing. I guess Junpei will do. I'm happy with Yukari, though.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
Well, you know, Junpei's very reliable when he gets your back. Well, he's reliable. He didn't tell a mean, dirty joke. Got that going for him.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Well, I guess that's that then. So, where is this Tartarus place anyway? Wait a minute.
This is it? This is the place?
But this is our...
Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Holy crap!
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Jesus, might as well stick a big neon sign on it that says Pandemonium. But it looks metal as hell, though.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
You know what? I'm with Junpei on this one. What did happen to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Again, that question needs an answer.
You don't know either?
Maybe we should just let the subject drop, Junpei. Maybe now's not the best time.
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, you never know that, so...
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Yeah, this is the type of guy that loves a good fight when it's presented to him. And I probably can't sit still. I like it. I like the cut of his jib. Plus, he's got that classy-ass red vest on. Or cardigan. Is that a cardigan or a vest? I didn't get a good proper look at it, so I can't tell. So, this is the inside, huh?
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
Sure.
What? By ourselves?
Oh, don't worry, we did defend yourself. You're in the archery club, right? And I'm sure Junpei has seen some action movies, and I have a sword. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to second guess this whole idea.
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
I don't feel comfortable with that. Sorry, Junpei.
You're in charge.
What? Me?
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
Excuse me, have you seen my cool hairstyle and my hand in pocket swag that I got going on?
But he has fought them before.
That is also true.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, that's another good point.
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
That's a very direct way of putting it.
I'm aware of that.
I've been waiting for you.
Yo, Igor, what's up?
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
But that's what I'm willing to find out.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
So what is this nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned.
So I get more than one. Interesting.
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord.
Will do.
I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Well, thank you for giving me the information. It should prove invaluable.
Hey, are you alright?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. I just went in the door.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and...
Huh? What door?
the one behind me.
Man, are you loco?
What? Huh.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Just still recovering, I guess. So now we can open up a status menu by pressing the triangle button. You can also save your progress by seeing the clock on the left of the entrance. So, we'll soon be heading into Tartarus for the very first time, but I think for the first time in this series, I'll be able to say I will leave that till the next episode. So, in the next episode of Persona 3 FES, we will venture our way into Tartarus. See you guys then.